Alrighty, everybody. This is another episode of Real Talk with Dale and
Heather.
She finally got it tuned in right this time. This is like episode 7. That's the first time we've
It's already 7?
No, actually, it's probably after 7.
Oh, yeah. Probably 8.
No, I don't know if it's quite that late, but anyhow. So, same format. This week we are going to talk about chickens. We're going to talk chickens, basically. But first, we're going to talk about what we got done this week. I don't know. We got a fair bit done, but I don't know if we got a lot done. I feel good with where we are.
Yeah. I'm trying to think. Did a lot of...
If you can't think of what you did, I'll start
Go ahead.
spewing off at the mouth and let you think about it for a spell.
Okay, that sounds good.
So this week, what I did was Saturday, I did not go to the farm market. My lovely wife and her lovely mother did. So I stayed home and worked in our greenhouse, getting the garden bed in there ready. I made the one table. I moved the table up the hill a little bit, made one walkway narrower between two tables, and cut about 8 inches off of one table so I could put a garden bed in there for winter. So I got that done while she was at the market. And then when I went and got her from the market, I jackhammered. The ground was that hard. I literally used a jackhammer to get the soil turned over.
That was crazy.
So,
have you ever jackhammered your garden before?
Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much.
Yeah, I mean, you was starting to...
I tried to use my pitchfork. I couldn't. It was too hard. I couldn't push it in the ground.
Yeah.
Then I grabbed my brick hammer, and it was actually working. Well, I thought, this is going to take forever. I thought, I got a jackhammer. I'm going to go get it. So that's what I did.
So that's the second thing the jackhammer has been good to use for so far.
I only had it for a month, and I used it twice on 2 different projects already. So,
and you was figuring on only needing it for one, but it came in handy to have on.
Yeah, and how many more times is it going to come in handy?
Exactly.
So,
well
worth the $300 or whatever it was.
Yep.
So did that, and I finally did something she's been hounding me for quite a while. I put that new carport up that fell down. The tree fell over in the winter. Now it's almost winter again, and I finally got the old one tore down. I did that Sunday. I think I did that Sunday, right? No, I did it Monday. Monday was a holiday.
Monday. Yep.
I can't remember what I did Sunday.
We canned.
Oh, that's right. We canned all day Sunday.
It just hit me.
Yeah, Sunday morning I got up and
we canned
6 dozen beans, or 6 dozen corn, and a 5-gallon bucket full of jalapeno peppers, and we canned 40 pints, right? 40 pints? Yeah.
Yeah.
40 pints of beans. Oh, I keep saying beans. 40 pints of corn.
Because we just had some fresh green beans.
Some fresh green beans. fresh green beans, potatoes, and sausage.
All mixed up into a dish.
With pork broth.
Pork broth and some butter and salt and pepper. That is so good.
That is good.
Yeah.
Very good.
But we canned.
So Sunday we canned. That's what we did Sunday.
And then we finished it off on Monday, Labor Day.
Yep. Yeah, you did. I didn't actually do anything on Labor Day. I did. I cut the jalapenos up.
Yep. Before you
Monday
came outside. Before working on the carport.
Yeah, and then I tore the carport down.
Yep.
And put the new one up. And then Monday evening or Tuesday evening when I got home, I put the tarp on it. It was pretty much done. Now it's waiting on somebody else.
Now it's waiting on me, but my list of things to do is a mile long.
Mine was too, and I was cohorted into.
No. That was just next on your list.
It was next on your list for me, not my list for me.
Yeah. That's how it is. Yep.
It's all good. It needed done. I got a few other things on my list I need to do, but that's pretty much planted. You planted beets. I can't remember when that was. Tuesday.
Wednesday.
Wednesday was yesterday.
Oh yeah.
It might have been yesterday.
No.
I can't remember when it was.
It was Tuesday. trying to think.
Yeah.
Tuesday. Yeah. The days go all together.
It doesn't really matter what day it was.
Yeah.
Just got done. And I put shade cloth on it.
Yep. And it's getting to be cooler temperatures.
It is. We're both wearing hoodies.
Yeah.
Was it September 5th or 6th? 4th? I don't know.
4th. I just wrote it down. Yep.
Yeah, September 4th. It is 8 o'clock. You was right. I didn't think it was that late.
Gotta believe me.
Oh, I always believe you.
And I just got done dehydrating my second batch of celery flakes.
Yep.
So I did 2 batches. Our dehydrator has 10 trays, and I did it 2 different batches of celery leaves, and got 5 3.4 ounce containers out of them, and that'll do us for quite a while. Yeah,
this year and next probably.
And I still have so much of it left that if nobody's wanting, I'll be feeding to the chickens.
Yeah, we don't need them more.
Yeah. But that dehydrator works really well.
Yeah.
But
yeah, it does.
Yep.
And we harvested the same as normal. Today we harvested a fair bit of stuff. That's.
Yep.
Yeah, he wants to hear about
normal
all the time. Yeah. So, what's your plans for next week?
Putting stuff in the carport, getting the carport packed up. I'll probably need you to build some shelves.
Yeah, I'll
put them shelves.
I'll put 2 sets of shelves back in. That were bought shelves.
Yeah, but I think after I filled them,
the tree. That's what actually saved everything that was in that thing. They was strong enough to hold the tree up when it fell.
Yeah, thank goodness.
But the shelves, I could maybe reuse 2 of them, but the third one I'll not be able to reuse.
Well, even if 2 of them, because with all that got broke and whatnot that I threw out, there's not as much stuff to go back in.
Very true.
So as I put on the shelves that you have in there, then I'll see how much more space we need.
Yeah.
And maybe the 2 will be enough to do it then.
Don't be hoarding stuff in there like you used to.
A lot of it was your stuff.
Actually, a lot of it was for the garden. It wasn't mine.
The garden and produce, the totes for the produce, and
we ended up having to buy new ones because they was all busted up. Anyways.
Yeah. Gas cans and
leaf vac.
Yeah.
That's really about all that's in there, truthfully.
Extra flower pots and hangers.
Yeah. Drip tape. There's
a
lot of drip line in there we never did get to use this year, which is fine. We don't use that much anyways.
Yeah.
We bought that new semi soaker. That's good enough.
Oh my gosh, that semi soaker is awesome.
Yeah, it is.
But so I'd like to get the carport buttoned up and the stuff back in there.
Yeah. I know Sunday I need to run down to Lowe's.
Yeah.
Get stuff to make a pig transporter. I was going to borrow a friend of mine's, and I can borrow it. But we got to have them at the butcher at 10 o'clock Monday, not this Monday, but Monday morning, the 22nd.
Yeah.
Then I said something to him at work yesterday, told him I needed to have them at the butcher at 10, and asked him if that was still good. And he said he didn't know that if he took any cows to the sale, he wouldn't be able to let me borrow it early enough. And I asked him when that would be, and he said he wouldn't know till Sunday. They take their calves, which I don't really know why you would even buy one that was a day old at the stockyard.
I don't know.
Let alone why you would take one and not let it get its mother's milk to begin with. But I'm not a dairy farmer, so I don't know. I'm sure it makes sense to them. It just don't to me, but I've never raised cattle, so I couldn't tell you. But anyways, I'm going to build something, which is what I originally planned on doing anyway, so I'm just going to do what I originally planned to do. And I'll do that Sunday. If y'all want to see me build something, let me know in this video, and I will video it. I want to do that this week, and I want to do get the cattle panel greenhouse de-weeded
De-weeded. It's like a jungle in there.
It is a freaking jungle in there.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it's bad. It makes. I'm gonna mow. It's what I'm gonna do.
I was gonna say.
I'm gonna push mow it.
It's gonna need a whole pile of stuff done.
It's kind of funny how messed up it is.
And I can't believe how bad it got when we even had fabric down over it, killing the weeds.
But, yeah, I know. We had fabric down all winter, and it still did that.
Yeah. I don't know.
We never kept up with it.
Well, there was too much else to keep up with.
Yeah.
But
yeah, there was. And weeds is just, anytime you're doing something for us. Now it's different if it's different if you are doing it for yourself or giving stuff to friends and family. But if you're doing it to make money off of it, anytime you're doing something on your farm that's not paying you, it's truly a waste. And weeding is truly a waste.
It is. Yeah.
Because you don't get nothing out of it.
No.
Other than weeded.
Yeah. Very true. Yeah.
But anyways, I digress. So we're here to talk about birds. And we're going to talk about egg layers and meat birds, both. We're going to get down to the actual cost of them from egg to egg, so to speak, and from egg to freezer. We're going to break down the actual costs, what it costs us to grow these out. And everybody complain. Well, I shouldn't say that. We don't have anybody complain about how much we charge for eggs. We charge $4 a dozen, which is cheap. It's actually probably cheaper than what you can buy them at the store. I don't know. I don't look at the prices.
I haven't looked lately.
There's been a few people at the farmer's market, which we don't very rarely take there, that said about the price being too much.
We did this past week.
We did this past week and we sold out right away.
Yeah, we sold out.
And we will again this week because we'll have more than we.
Yeah.
But they're laying good. They're laying. Our chickens are laying really good.
The new ones we got
are laying really good. And these prices here are for that actually.
All for our newest birds.
For the newest birds. These are the ones I kept track of them from when we ordered them till when they started laying eggs.
Okay.
I don't know if you knew I did that or not. But
I thought you did.
I'm a spreadsheet junkie, and I just like to know where my money went.
It's good
down to the penny.
See, I mean, it's something good to know because if they're wasting your money,
right,
and not producing, then why have them?
Exactly.
Yeah. So
before your chickens even lay an egg, this is where we go to from here. So we bought 30 chickens. This actually last December. So we got them fairly local. It was an hour away. So we bought 30. One of them turned out to be a rooster, and one of them died. So, and the one that turned out to be a rooster, actually, he ain't here no more either, because he was mean to my woman.
He had to go.
Yeah.
And then the one, yeah.
He was protecting his end, so I protected mine. But anyway, that's a different story. So what we paid for those chickens when we bought those 30 at the hatchery was $183.30. So that's right off the top. That's what you paid for the chickens, right?
Yeah.
When they got here, that batch we had to mail them. I'm not sure. They would have got here in March. I'm gonna guess. First time we bought feed.
Yeah, it was the end of March.
Yeah.
It's the last week of March because then the other birds came.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we brooded these birds in the house. We didn't have the outside brooder ready yet. And we bought bedding at Tractor Supply, and the bedding was $25.65 is what the bedding cost. So far between the bedding and the birds, we got over $200 in them without even feeding them anything. And that's just before they're even here. So then we bought feed on March 8th. And the chick feed we buy is organic. We always buy non-medicated organic chick feed.
Yep.
Chick starter.
Definitely non-medicated.
Yeah, we never get medicated. So we bought that 3 different times for a total price of $182.24. The chick grit we bought was $21.18. It doesn't show where we bought any minerals, but I thought we did. Maybe we didn't buy any for them. Anyways, we don't have the mineral fee in that. And then the brooder light, I figured out how much the brooder light costs to have the brooder light on for
4 weeks.
4 weeks. Because after the 4th week, we brought them outside.
Yeah.
For 4 weeks, having a brooder light on cost $18 with electricity costs. And then at that point, they would have been put, well, not right then. They would have still been getting chick feed at that point, chick starter. Excuse me. So at that point, then when we intermingled them with the adult chickens, then they just started eating the egg layer feed. Then going by what we paid for the original feed and how old they were and when they would have started laying, so this isn't exactly, but it's pretty dang close, would have been another $182 in feed estimated. That's estimated cost. Did it cost that? It may have cost more than that. It may have cost a little less, but that's what it would have cost. So for 30 chickens that we bought, we ended up being 28 of them. Before they laid one egg, the cost was
$612.37.
Before they even lay one single egg, we got $600 in them.
Wow.
In 28 birds.
Wow.
Yes.
Okay.
So eggs aren't cheap.
Yeah.
And naturally, the more birds you buy, the cheaper it's going to cost, mainly because the chicken cost itself is less. They're going to eat more feed, so that's going to cost you more money.
Yeah.
But that's how much you have in a chicken before they even lay one egg. So if you divided that by 28, we got $21.87 per bird.
Okay.
Before they start laying.
Yeah.
They got to lay a lot of eggs before you get your money back out of them.
Yeah. And they just started laying the middle of August.
Yeah, middle of August they just started laying.
Yeah.
And we're getting, I would say at this point in time, we're getting 1 egg a day out of each of them. And we probably will throughout the winter. So if we get, but then there you are buying feed for them now, right? So this year doesn't even count for that. So right now, with the food we buy, and we're doing another test on that right now at this point, but the feed that we feed our chickens are the egg cost for us after they're growed up and starting laying is $1.97 per dozen, and we charge 2. But you got to figure our labor in there, water.
Yeah.
That don't count water. That don't even count minerals or anything else. That's just the feed.
Yeah.
Then we get a fair bit of feed free from the gardens. Naturally, we get a fair bit from the local grocery store. We get their leftover produce weekly. So we do save a little bit of money, but that's what it's costing us. So if you're doing it yourself, and if you buy cheap feed, you're going to get it's going to cost you less money. But your chickens may not be as healthy, and your eggs may not be as good. That's whatever you want to do. I'm not telling anybody how to do their thing. But for us, that's what it cost us.
I never would have guessed it would have cost.
I know you didn't. I didn't think you knew how much that cost.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. But then when you divide it by 28 and it comes to 21 something a chicken,
right?
Then it's like, well, okay, that sounds better.
Yeah, that's not terrible.
Yeah.
I mean, really, $20 a chicken.
Yeah.
Till they're of laying age.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, you could buy them. You could buy pullets. They're probably about the same price if you're going to go buy some.
True.
You may pay $30 for them. But then you don't raise them, so they don't even know who you are.
Yeah.
These birds, at least they know us, and they know how we treat them, and they recognize us, so they know who we are.
Yeah. That's why I like them, because then you can be in with them, and they know that you're the feeder, the waterer.
Yeah.
And now they follow me around.
Mm-hmm.
and they're getting used to me bending down and touching them. And
most of the new ones we got are super friendly chickens.
Them Leghorns.
We bought 10 Leghorns just to try them out because they're supposedly one of the better layers that there is, and they don't get broody.
That's all fine and good, but
they are so dang skittish. It's ridiculous. They
fly out.
Still are scared of us.
Yeah, it don't matter if I'm just walking in. If another bird gets spooked, it spooks them, and they just zoom. They zoom faster than any bird I ever saw. And
we'll not get them again.
They've been jumping out, flying out. And we've had to cut their wings. I had another one jump out today.
We cut one of the wings this evening, actually.
But we won't get that kind. But
we won't.
I can't remember the other white kind. Wish I'd have gotten that box.
I can't remember what any of them was
to see what the other two kinds. But the other two kinds are pretty good birds.
They are pretty good. They're really friendly.
Yeah.
You can pick them up and pet them. They're actually really good birds.
Yeah.
They really are. So that's egg layers. And like I say, that's raising them the way we do. That's, like I said, that's organic starter feed. The feed that we feed them, their egg layer feed, we was buying either organic or soy free. And we was having issues with our eggs with the soy free food, which is we never have before. But it seemed like our egg production dropped off a lot about a month ago, probably.
Yeah.
About a month ago.
Month or month and a half, something like that.
So we bought Purina's feed, just regular egg layer pellets, Purina brand. So it's still not generic, but it's not soy free or organic.
Yeah.
And right now we're seeing the eggs production went way up.
Yeah.
But we got 30 new chickens laying too, so naturally the eggs production will go up.
Yeah. They waste a lot of the new food. They throw it on the ground.
They don't eat it like they did the other.
Yeah. But
we're going to see how much that cost us per dozen with this. We're in the middle, probably about midway through.
Yeah.
That batch. So when we know what that costs using that feed, we'll let you all know. If you want to know, we'll let you know. And this is just for us. It's going to be different for everybody.
Yeah. Depending on what birds you have and what.
Right. Depending on what bird you have.
When you get them.
And everything else.
Yeah.
How you treat them.
Yeah, exactly.
The room they have and all that stuff.
Yep.
So now for our meat birds. And I will put a screenshot of this paper and this paper both on this video. So you can look at it, pause it, take a screenshot, do whatever you want to do. So our meat birds, we bought 70. And the price for that was $1. $1. $186.20 was the cost of that. I went and picked these up and brought them here. And shavings, at that time we was buying shavings off of my local shaving dealer. And the shavings that we spent for those in the brooder was only $20.38. And these were raised in here with the brooder that's in pieces laying over there now. So we don't have a fee for the cost for the brooder light because it was off solar.
We used a brooder light. It was just on solar.
Light, but it was on solar. So and then for grit, we spent $21.18 total. The total feed, I don't have it added up down here for some reason, but I will add the feed up. Feed cost was
$516.07. Wow.
Exactly.
I know we kept going for feed.
Processing fee for the USDA processor is $3. $3. $217.15.
You're getting your tongue tied.
You're right. A lot of numbers to try to spit out. Labor, I figured in labor, and I figured my rate at $20 an hour. And we moved them 3 times a day, fed them, took care of them. I figured our labor was $850, which if you don't want to add your labor, that's fine. That's your prerogative. We're trying to make money off of this, so we need to know how much it cost us to do that. And at 20 hours to raise, or $20 an hour, which ain't much, trust me, barely minimum wage in the state we live in, the People's Republic of Maryland. Next best thing to China, different story. To raise 63 birds, we got about 42 and a half hours in raising them birds. That's not too bad. So it's $850. So the total price, the price per bird, our cost per bird is $15.25 after everything's paid for. I don't think that's. Anyhow, so we came up. We had a total weight of 250 pounds. Yeah, our cost per pound. Yeah, our cost per pound was $4.92, and we was selling them for $5 a pound. So that's where that comes out.
Okay.
But that's got our labor counted in. If you didn't have your labor count in there, you could have dropped your price, but you wouldn't have made no money. You wouldn't even have paid yourself.
Yeah, exactly.
You have to pay yourself.
Yeah, because they take time to do. I mean. Yeah,
it's not.
And they're down in the field, so you're walking from the house down there.
Packing water buckets, packing feed buckets.
Yeah.
Going to your feed store and buying feed. And
exactly.
Filling up the containers.
It all takes time.
It takes a lot of time.
So if you don't put that in there.
If you don't put that in there, you're just.
You're screwing yourself.
Literally screwing yourself. So.
Yeah.
And we never had nobody complain about the price of our birds. And our birds was raised on pasture. They well taken care of. There's a lot of videos out there. I've shown many videos of me feeding them and taking care of them and all that stuff. So we just thought we'd share the chickens with you.
Yeah.
So if anybody has any questions, let us know. I'll let her answer them so she can talk more. Because my throat's dried up.
Talk less. Yeah. But birds are just a small portion.
They're a small portion of what we do.
Yeah.
We'll next week we can break down some more stuff on that. Well, not on birds, but on other things.
Yeah.
I don't know what. Maybe whatever. If anybody has a topic they want us to talk about tomorrow, as far as a small homestead or a small farm or small just garden in general or whatever, just let us know. We'll gladly answer any questions.
Yeah, throw them at us.
Throw them at us.
See if they stick.
Something will. Throw it against the wall and see what sticks.
Yep.
But yeah, we enjoy doing what we do. We enjoy birds. Are we going to raise birds next year to sell? We have a handful of customers that we'll probably supply them with, but as far as selling to the public, we're probably not going to next year. The eggs as far as I know, we're planning on getting 30 or 40 more hens this winter.
Yep.
Yeah, meat birds, we still have some to sell. If they sell, fine. If they don't, it's not that big a deal. So, tell what you want to do.
Yep.
We've been asked about the pigs many times, but I don't know if I want to sell one of them or not. I still ain't decided on that yet. We'll see.
Yep. There are babies. Big babies.
They're going in the freezer, regardless.
Exactly. But
they are fun. I enjoy doing pigs.
Yeah.
I enjoy them more than I thought I would. Actually, they're easy to do. They are way easier than chickens are. They only got out twice. Chickens get out every day.
True. Very true. Yeah.
And you can get them right back in. Chickens take a while. Them pigs, you got them back in 5 minutes.
That's true. And we didn't have to cut nothing on them.
They can't cut their wings.
They flew over that fence, though. I'm telling you.
They did. I seen it with my own 2 eyes.
Yeah.
I saw it. Yeah.
It's like slow motion flying right over the fence.
Yeah. 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 So next year, next week, we'll break down something else. Not sure what yet, but something else. Yeah. So that's what we're gonna do next week.
Yep.
So if you enjoy it. Share it with your friends and family. Like it. Comment it.
Smile.
Smile. Be nice.
Yep. Shake somebody's hand. Talk to them.
Yep.
Yeah. Make somebody feel special.
Yeah. Make their day.
Yep.
For sure. Hopefully everybody can hear this because we got new mics because we had people complain about our mics, our other mics. So hopefully these mics work.
I hope so.
If they don't, just we'll buy other mics.
Go through a whole range of mics.
Yeah. The first ones we thought was the best, but
yeah,
it's a different story. So anyways, that's going to wrap this up. So see y'all.
See ya.